Have you ever watched a football game where the player in goal wasn't an actual goalkeeper? Well, it happens pretty often. And in this video, we'll be looking at 10 times an outfield player has had to play as a goalkeeper in a football match. Of course, we'll start with one of the biggest stages in world football, the UEFA Champions League. In a Champions League match against Atalanta, Manchester City faced a crisis when goalkeeper Claudio Bravo was sent off and starter Ederson had been injured, leaving no backup keeper available. Pep Guardiola had to select an outfield player to finish the game, choosing Kyle Walker, who surprisingly made more saves than both goalkeepers combined. This isn't unique, as other English defenders have also played as goalkeepers. John Terry once played as a goalkeeper in a 2006 Premier League match against Reading, when Chelsea's keepers, Petr Cech and Carlo Cudicini, were both injured. Terry stepped in and successfully kept a clean sheet, performing well in the role. Some might argue that his experience was better than that of Rio Ferdinand, who had a similar situation. Rio Ferdinand had to step in as goalkeeper during a match when the starting keeper was sent off for a foul, leaving him to face a penalty with no substitutes available. Unfortunately, the penalty was scored, although Ferdinand guessed the right way. Despite the outcome, it's logical for teams to use defenders as replacements in goal, especially since both he and John Terry were experienced central defenders accustomed to preventing goals. Harry Kane, known for his goal-scoring prowess, once had to play as a goalkeeper after Hugo Lloris was red-carded in a Europa League match. Despite scoring a hat-trick earlier in the game, Kane's brief stint in goal ended poorly when he dropped an easy catch, resulting in a goal for the opposing team. This incident likely discouraged any future attempts to use Kane as a goalkeeper, even in extreme circumstances. Pelé also played as a goalkeeper for Santos after scoring a hat-trick in a match, stepping in when the regular keeper was unable to continue. Unlike Harry Kane, Pelé managed to perform well and helped his team reach the final. This raises questions about why managers choose star forwards to play in goal. It would have been strange if Neymar had been called to replace the red-carded trap during a PSG Cup game in 2018. Well, they went for Dani Alves, and that proved to be the right option, as he managed to secure his club's victory. Not at all. It's only the first month of 2022, and we've already seen two different instances. This year, Comoros had to start left-back Shakar Al-Hada as goalkeeper in a knockout game because all their goalkeepers were unavailable due to COVID-19. Al-Hada performed admirably, making 4 saves and conceding only 2 goals, though the team was ultimately knocked out. He and his teammates were proud of his efforts in the unusual situation. We've also had Serge Aurier play goalie for Ivory Coast when his goalkeeper had a pretty bad injury and had to be taken off. The former Tottenham defender, who is the captain of the Ivorian team, sure did lead by example by sacrificing himself on that day. In 2007, John O'Shea had to replace Van der Sar as goalkeeper in a match against Tottenham, and he famously kept a clean sheet. This situation serves as a notable example of when it made sense for an outfield player to step in as a keeper. In a Bundesliga match, Jan Koller stepped in as goalkeeper after Lehmann received a red card, as Dortmund had used all their substitutes. At 6 feet 8 inches tall, Koller was the tallest player on the field and had previously started his career as a goalkeeper before becoming a striker. Are there more instances that we didn't include in this video? Share them with us in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.